our bank account takes a dip November and December. Allow them to buy a huge package. 100 sessions at $75 if you sign up right now. $7,500, getting that influx of capital will give you resources when most trainers take a hit. Howdy y'all, it's your favorite trainer with a belt buckle, helping you increase your prices in the new year 2025 as a qualified personal trainer. Now, if you're listening to this on the podcast, 31 days in a row, giving you free content, valuable content, leveling up your business. If you're not familiar with SUF-Fitness, we have the fastest growing certification in the world with partnerships, Lifetime, Equinox, over 400 gyms accept our certification because they're looking for qualified trainers. And one of the most common emails I get from new trainers or trainers that have been working for a year plus, how do I increase my pricing? And let me talk to you and give you some tools so you can get more per hour, what you deserve. Now, here's the problem that I see a lot of. Trainers have these expectations that I deserve to make more just because. Now, my question is, what are you doing to level up your education? That foundation is so important. The average trainer reads a textbook and they get this entitlement. 90% quit within the first year, because we do not have realistic expectations. Now, when you're going through programs like our nutrition coaching, our soft tissue mobilization, and you are leveling up your education, that's going to provide you to charge more. But what about those clients who you're charging $75 right now, but you want to be charging $100? Do not, and I repeat, do not send them an email or a text. Play victim. I deserve more, and this is what I'm going to start charging. Because trainers out there who suck are charging more than you. No, do not do that. It's all about setting clear expectations. When we first started, we were charging $50. Now I'm at $75. As I told you, my hourly rate is going to be $100 in the new year. You have to set these clear expectations. Take your clients out to lunch, to dinner. Have a conversation with them. Let them know your long-term goals. Trainers don't do that. Just like a referral. How do we ask for referrals? The average trainer just waits to the end of the workout when you're tired, when your client's tired as hell. You go, if you know anyone who wants to train with me, I would love for you to refer them to me. Oh man, it's so hard getting referrals. When you take them out to lunch, when you take them to dinner, you wine and dine them and you ask for business, your mind will be blown. We are professionals. Treat your clients in a professional manner. And so when you set those clear expectations, right now I'm going through a nutrition course with one of the best certifying agencies out there, SUF-Fitness. It's $600. At the end of it, I'm going to be a nutrition coach. And as I told you when we started, I was giving you a discount at $75 per hour. In the new year, I'm going to be $100. This course is allowing me to level up my business and or your soft tissue mobilization. And then you tell your clients that here's what I'm willing to do if it's nutrition. I'm willing to keep you at that $75, but you're going to need to invest into nutritional coaching because it's going to be a supplement to my services. This is a new stream of revenue that I'm going to have. Whereas before, I would give you kind of on-the-fly, half-assed nutrition advice. Drink more water, which is fine. But you told me your goal is to lose 30 pounds. And you're frustrated because it's not happening. We have not sat down and really dialed in your nutrition. I have a dietitian on my team now. So in the new year, you're really going to level up your goals. So I will still train you at $75 per session. I'm giving you one hell of a discount. But you need to invest in my nutritional services. 3 months or 6 months, and it's $200 per month, $300 per month, whatever it is. Because I have to pay my RD, we'll have weekly calls, accountability, you're going to send me photos of your food, you're going to do a 48-hour recall, and each week we're going to talk about methods and strategies for your success. That's one way to do it. Another way would be to let them reload at a bulk or at a small session per hour, your choice. And what I mean by that is, don't do it on the last session. Big mistake. Set clear expectations. Your client signed up for 12, and this is their third time going through, so they've trained with you for 6+ months. You signed them up in May, but we're coming to the new year. So you say, Susie, every year I increase my prices X%. Now, 75 to 100, that's a pretty significant increase. So maybe you're thinking 85. I like to go more and then negotiate. So here's what I'm allowing for you to do today, the next week. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, give them a deal. I'm going to allow for you to buy an additional 10 sessions at this rate. Or most of our clients go out of town during the holidays. Our bank account takes a dip November and December. Allow them to buy a huge package. 100 sessions at 75 if you sign up right now. $7,500, getting that influx of capital will give you resources when most trainers take a hit. You need to make sure that you allocate accordingly as the months to come. But wouldn't you like to have that $7,500 up front, knowing you're going to take them through 100 sessions at that rate? It may bring you into May or June of next year, but then they have a clear expectation you're going to be charging this. I like that method during the holidays because it gives trainers an influx of cash where most trainers take a huge hit. In October, we make $10,000. November, we make $5,000. December, we make $3,000. That $10K is great, but when you average it out, it's less than $6,000. So setting clear expectations, I cannot say that enough. It's about communication. Trainers suck with communication. So I know it's going to be scary. Your heart rate's going to shoot to 100. You may even lose a client. That's okay. You will learn from that because you want the clients who are paying you what you're worth. But reflect on other professions that charge $100 per hour. Medical professionals, electricians who have a trade, they go through some type of internship. Most trainers do not. This isn't a time just to cheat your clients out of money. I'm talking to those trainers who are leveling up their education, going to weekend seminars. Another great opportunity to allow for your clients to invest into you. I'm going to be going from 75 to 100 in the new year. What I'm going to be doing is going to a seminar here, doing the soft tissue course. Here's how much it's going to cost. If you would support me by donating X or sponsoring me and buying the whole thing, have your client put it on their credit card. It's a write-off. Then I'll keep you at these rates. You need to be innovative. That's why we do a SWIFT analysis, SWOT analysis, okay, 2000s. No, we're leveling up. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Action items with the eyes, things that you can improve, implement, and innovate. What are your fears? If this is a fear, you know it's right and you have to do it. And then there's 3 T's at the end as there's 3 I's. Your threats, a lot of times it's ourselves. Trajectory, where do you want to be a year from now? Why settle for 100? Why not 150 or 200? Who is at your table? Who's your mentor? Who's leveling you up? I'm not talking about some mentoring online or some person's charging you $3,000 per month to tell you some simple systems. Someone you get to talk to who challenges you to level up your business, streams of revenue. I can't tell you the endless amount of times I've had conversations with coaches, trainers. I wasted $7,000 on this dipshit who's telling me I just need to do A, B, C, and D. It's not even that great of advice. You need to work with people who are doing what you're doing and have a track record for that success, and you get to talk to them, to challenge them. Was it really worth it? All these testimonials, but you don't even get to talk to the person. So you should be charging more in 2025. I also will give you one other solution for this. If you don't want to tell them about your continuing education, that scares you, okay. You don't want to tell them or give them an opportunity to reload. That scares you too. Okay, the last one is, I'm going to be charging $100 in the new year. Right now we're at 75. In the next 4 weeks, if you refer me one person who signs up for my hourly rates in the new year, I will keep you here for one more package of 12. And we can continue to do that for the new year. You could be my maven, or I'm actually giving you money to train with me. We did that here in Santa Monica right when we started. We found an individual in the area who was a chatty catty, looked great, and talked very highly of our training because we helped transform her into that new body composition. She would talk to everybody. We were getting referrals weekly. I started paying her on top of her not paying me anymore. So she used to pay me, and this is over 10 years ago, right when we started our gym in Santa Monica. My hourly rates were $100. That was a lot coming from a gym that I was charging 60. That took a lot of confidence for me to do. Now I charge 3 times that. Experience, confidence, competence, those are all things that will allow for you to charge what you're worth. But you could potentially have a client who refers you people right and left. Don't give them a free session or 2. I hate how cheap people are, especially trainers. Think about it. You just used Venmo or Uber, and that ad pops up and says, refer a friend for $5. Fuck off. You don't even think twice about that because there's no skin in the game. $5, $10, $20. Here's a session. No, give your clients cold, hard, sexy cash. You refer me someone who paid me $3,000, give them $500. They'll be like, oh shit, I didn't know you were going to give me that. Oh, that's a lot of money. You just got $1,500, $2,500, sometimes $5,000 plus dollars from that referral. Thank you. Here's some cash. I would love for some more. That happens regularly. Holy moly, you have another stream of revenue coming in. You have the clientele who you want. Coach that person up on these rates. They're actually $125, but I'm going to get you a friends and family discount, which is $100. They were paying $75. Get them to be a negotiator for you. 2025 is your year to be successful. You need to level up your business by getting some type of mentorship, nutritional coaching, another stream of revenue, soft tissue manipulations, techniques that allow for you to address pain and management with injuries, working with your physical therapist, your dietitian. At Show Up Fitness, we teach you to create teams. That's why you are an elite trainer. Do not email or text your client. Do not do it on the last session. And don't say, just because. No reason is just because. I deserve it. And one last thing to give you a little food for thought. If you're working at that big box gym at Equinox or Lifetime, do not leave that gym and charge less. Why? You're essentially telling your clients you're not as good as the brand. Well, I can make a little bit more. You were charging $125 and now you're charging $100. It may sound great on paper. Yes, you're going to be making more, but how do you get new clients? You don't know how to do that. You are stealing those clients because of some entitlement issue. Oh, they're taking all my money. How did you get those clients? Did you spend millions of dollars for that brand, that gym equipment? The eucalyptus towels? No! You literally stole those clients. But I don't want to hear it. That's how it goes, I understand. But as a gym owner, I see the other side of the equation. Why would you drop your prices? You're charging less. So that client goes, I was working with an elite Equinox trainer at $150. Oh, great, I'm charging and paying you now $100. But in their mind, they're thinking, when I talk to my friends now, I'm not working with a badass Equinox trainer. I'm working with some trainer at the gym down the street that's independent. Oh, man, that's water cooler talk. People like status, especially when you're charging these amounts. So if you're going to leave, charge more. Yeah, at Equinox, I'm $135. Well, I'm actually going to go out, and I'm $150 because I'm leveling myself up. Equinox has held me back. They haven't allowed for me to take these elite courses, which I've been doing and going to seminars. I am the best trainer in this gym, and I'm leaving because of that. If you want to come with the best, level up, I'm $150. That takes cojones. Most trainers settle, and then guess what happens? You lose your clients, you throw your tail between your legs, and you go back to the gym 3-4 years later and you try to get into management. Oh my God, I've seen it so many times. Or those clients leave because they like the status over there. They like all the bells and whistles. And all of a sudden, your professionalism takes a hit. You're sitting down during your sessions. You're not providing that elite experience. But trainers that show up, that's what we do. If you like today's podcast, throw it into your story. We will be choosing special people for prizes, the soft tissue mobilization cert, nutrition cert, recertification, discounts, also for free. If you throw it in your story, we're going to be choosing weekly winners. We appreciate your support. And most importantly, I'm proud of you for showing up and changing other people's lives. Thank you. And remember, big biceps are better than small ones, and keep showing up.